The dress rehearsal Tuesday, only 1 week till Christmas. Only one more sleep for all those meth heads till Christmas, if they're lucky. Rough life, living on the streets when it rains like it does. I like to feel sorry for them, but the messes that they leave kind of alienate a lot of us people to what they're doing. When it's good, they don't care. When it's really bad, then they want to be cared for, and they can't figure out why we don't have compassion when they seem to forget what they do when they're not begging. When they're not begging and trying to be nice to people, they're out there being assholes. Ah. I'm not saying the homeless people. I'm saying the ones that are running the addiction situations in town. You know, the scabbies, the scab labor,
the professionals,
the scab homeless.
Scab homeless.
Yeah, they get yeah, they're scabbing the homeless situation. They're using that to get a free ride.
Not sure I follow.
Me neither.
So if you don't have a car, are you carless? Yeah. Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
And what else can't you have? Heartless.
Yeah.
Heartlessly. Everybody has one? Well, true. Some people don't use it in the other aspect.
Well, what do you mean? It's only supposed to be a physical thing. It's only us that metamorphosed it up to.
No, actually, your heart has so many nerves and nerves ending. It actually has a small consciousness. It's conscious of itself. Yeah. I'm speaking from the heart, so I should know, or it should know. And the other place is in your gut, because everybody says that. Gutless, there you go. Heartless, gutless, homeless, carless. Carlos.
Carlos is homeless and gutless.
And has no heart.
And has no heart. That would make him heartless.
Carlos should be following a path with heart, because he wrote the book.
Do you have any of your songs tonight about heart in them?
About which?
About heart.
Heart. I have a heart song.
I didn't say ask if it was easy or hard. Do you have a heart song?
Oh, a heart song. Barracuda. Or Dreamboat Annie was good.
Good one.
I knew the guy that...
That's why I figured you weren't just pulling this out. It's because you had a personal experience.
That's Corey Feldman. Corey Hart.
Oh, leave his real name out of it.
Yeah. Well, he has heart, Corey Hart. Yeah, he's got no E in his heart, though. Yeah, that makes up for it.
Speaking of E, we're having a...
E-books, E-pad.
We're having a rave on next Wednesday.
A rave on?
Speaking of E.
What's a rave on?
A rave on Wednesday.
Oh, you're having a rave on Wednesday. A rave. Isn't that with illicit...
No. Water?
Water. Actually, if you drink enough water, you can get out of it.
There's no drugs, no booze. The thing is, I think they do the drugs before they get here.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
That doesn't put me in the odds if there's this, they quit doing drugs in here.
Yeah.
I trust them. It's a tribe of people that are really friendly, really family, and I know some of the parents of those kids. And they all support them and think it's a great idea that we're doing it.
Oh, well, then there you go.
And we stand to make some money.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to be moneyless.
Don't want to be moneyless, because then we'd be homeless and heartless.
Yeah, and carless.
And carless.
All the lesses come out of no money.
All the lesses come out when you got no money. Yeah. You got that part.
Less. Except I had a friend, his name was Lester Moore. We used to call him Les Moore. He got shot. Guy shot him.
Why?
With a 44. There's no less, no more.
That's not a true story.
It was on a tombstone in Virginia City.
Yeah, well.
Here lies Lester Moore, shot dead with a .44, no less, no more. I thought that was very succinct. You go home.
Is that what you do? Go around reading tombstones?
I do. I have a song about a guy, actually.
So you do have a song about Hurt?
No, a guy with a tombstone, now that I think of it. I jumped over a fence and into a cemetery and landed right on his tombstone.
Do you hear about, there was this recently about the lady who put the recipe for her favorite dish or whatever it was that she made that everyone loved, but she would never give the recipe away. So when she died, she had it engraved on her tombstone.
She put the recipe on her tombstone?
Yeah.
See, that's a very practical, most tombstones you read, you have absolutely no idea of, who's there. Like, what did they do? Why?
What did they do to get there?
Yeah. And it's not, to me, it's not fair. So, oh, shit.
Are you ready to start yet?
Yeah,
We've already got 2 songs done. We got people here we're trying to impress. This is their first time here. We're telling them how nice it is and how musical it is. And all we're standing up here is, all we're doing is standing up here. No, I'm standing. You're sitting. John Hadfield, ladies and gentlemen, comes from outside of Winnipeg, Toronto.
Winnipeg, Toronto?
No, outside of Winnipeg. That little town called Toronto.
Outside of Winnipeg.
And even not even then, you're north of Toronto.
And west to some degree.
How many degrees? You brought up the subject.
Well, the 49th parallel is very close. Toronto is almost equal with San Francisco, as far if you drew a line across.
I like that. I like that if you stand in Windsor, you're looking north to Detroit.
That's odd, isn't it?
It very much is.
Is that big blob still in Lake St. Clair, you think?
I don't know, but they're putting what's that, fluoride back in the water as of yesterday. They took it out for 5 years and then they decided to put it back in again.
We need fluoride in our water.
Yes, we do. We need fluoride. Anyway, quit being gutless. Show some heart. Quit being heartless. Play some music. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Hadfield, starting off.
Put your one hand together. Thank you very much.
Hey, you've got 3 audience tonight.
3 hands clapping?
3 audience.
3 audience. TS. I think there's Steve by the way. Is that it? Did I get it right? Or I thought I was by the by. Anyway, we were talking about tombstone songs for some reason. So I'm going to sing you the song about what I saw on the tombstone. I tried to take every word and use it. I haven't played this in years. Poor old Alfred is laying in the ground. He fell down accidentally in the hold of the SS Wellington. He must have lost his footing, or maybe he wasn't looking the day. Sorry, because there it is. The day was dark and rainy. The spring of 1890. Well, poor old young Alfred Essling was a native of old Stockholm. such a long way to travel, to spend so much time alone, taking on coal in Nanaimo in that April so long ago, buried there by the officers and crew, high on the hill by Howard Avenue. Well, poor young Alfred Essling, he was barely 25. Oh, I see. Maybe he'd been more careful, he might have been still alive. Where I lost my place. Now he's sailing 6 feet down, got his own hole in the ground. He's the captain of his own ship, travels in the earth on his last trip. Well, poor old Alfred Essling, he was never coming back. Poor young Alfred Essling, he'd humped his last coal sack. Maybe his family come and see him there. God only knows he ain't going anywhere. Come and see this white tombstone. Maybe old Alfred won't feel. Maybe old Alfred won't feel so alone. Thank you very much. Jeez, thank you. This is a professional heckler, everybody. I hired him for tonight. Give him a little applause, so I want him encouraged. He's got a funny way of doing it. Negative reinforcement. You suck. Thank you very much. I tried to. Okay, now I'm going to try another one I can't do. I got to remember. I never even knew you. You came from a different place. I never could see through you, but I read the sadness on your face. I guess you had your reasons to remain a mystery, always changing with the seasons. As far as I could see, my fair-skinned island girl, with all your colors, shapes, and curls, my fair-skinned island girl. Yes, guess you're gone from my world. We never did much talking. You never had the time. Miles and miles I went walking till the sky turned black to white. You disappeared one morning, left without a word. I should have seen the warning, but the song was all I heard. My fair-skinned island girl, with all your colors, shapes, and curves. My fair-skinned island girl, now you're gone from my world. Yeah, you're gone from my world. You can't get back the past. You can move through the pain. And so, my island girl, until we meet again, my fair-skinned island girl, with all your colors, shapes, and curves. My fair-skinned island girl, now you're gone from my world. Yeah, you're gone from my world. Now you're gone. Ooh. I was getting there. Haven't played that in a while either. They're all originals. It's the only ones I know. That one I forgot to press the button so I could see all the lyrics. This I play. What's he want? Free Bird. Who's Bird? Has he been jailed again? Surfing Bird. Did Trevor see the fart spray thing? Oh. How many people saw the video today about the fart spray? Yoo-hoo. When I told you that I loved you, I believed it true. But love was something that I thought, and nothing like I knew. So I'm gonna write you a letter that I'll never send. Tell you everything I've learned about our love and its bitter end. About love and why it ends. You and I were drawn together, wounded deep inside. You were the bird and I the window, fated to collide. And so it ended and you were gone, nothing left to pretend. I moved on and learned about how love will always transcend, about a love that never ends. Love, the love that never ends. Oh, love, love, the love that never ever ends. I found love when I found myself drowning in pretense, sank to the bottom and raised back up like I was born again, in a healing love from heaven above, in a love that never ends. Oh, love, love that never ends. Oh, love, love, love that never ends. When I told you that I loved you, I believed it true. But I know better 'cause I found love, and I hope you find love too. Love, love, love that never ends. Oh, love, love that never Thank you very much. The critic's not clapping much. That's good. I wasn't sure. All right, he's an old man. I keep forgetting. If he claps too much, he loses control of his bowels. But we have tons of toilet paper there, so do not be afeared. Not really. Oh, it is Duncan. No, well, I don't know. John was, yeah, you go ahead. I have to keep going, so. I can tell by the look in your eyes, you're searching for words to take away my pain. Don't try to fix me like I'm some broken puzzle game. Just stay with me for a while, walk with me another mile, whoa, stay with me for a while. There's no easy way out for me this time. Falling in and out of hope has left a mark in the dark. So stay with me for a while, for a while. Walk with me another mile, another mile. Whoa, stay with me for a while. I know you got reason to leave. You got scars of your own I can see. Maybe hard for you to believe, but I don't need your sympathy. So stay with me for a while, for a while. Whoa, walk with me another mile, another mile. Whoa, stay with me for a while. Won't you stay with me for a while? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's 4 songs. I'm out of here. He's here. Whose friend? I don't have any friends. Good thing you can. I'm trying, believe me.
Mr. John Hatfield, ladies and gentlemen. Those songs prove that you're not heartless. And the fact that you're on stage means you're not gutless.
My car won't start. Oh, really? What's wrong with it?
He's carless.
I'll take you home.
Oh, yeah. Told you they were heartfelt songs.
I love you, man. Love you too. There's my number 3 fan.
Who's 1 and 2?
Me, myself, and I. Actually, he's number 4. So.
No, Deb was pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Said, no, you wouldn't want to. She said she was your biggest fan the other day, and I said, that's true, because I'm just the tallest fan. But I'm not even the tallest, because your friend was...
I think I'm taller than you, buddy. Yeah.
Well, I shrunk.
I shrank.
I shrank.
You shrank.
Therefore I is. No. You got to memorize the words so you get a lot on stage. Notice how John...
you missed the jokes earlier.
Like a lot of us did. Left side, right side.
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, there you go. You fool around with it. We got time. There's no... And and you know, it was relatively painless for us.
That last song was damn fun.
It was.
Yeah, if you can find somebody who can, like, maybe I should sing it for you next time.
Yeah. What do you mean? I thought I did pretty good.
You did pretty good,
But pretty good ain't good enough, buddy.
But you've come a long ways, John.
Check.
From a professional heckler.
Yeah.
It's the money.
Watch your step. You can fall now. We're not beetling off the. We're gonna hear what this gentleman has to do.
If you two would shut up, we'd get on with the show. No? What do you want? Quit asking me questions like that.
I don't. I got halfway.
All that music you were listening to? Where are you from, Steve?
Sorry?
Where are you from?
Shawnigan. Not too
Originally? Born, raised?
far. No, originally Ontario.
What part?
Born in Etobicoke.
Oh. Well, you know, you think any of us are, well, Trevor's the only, or unless you are. How many here are Duncanites? True blue. 1, 2. 2, yeah. 3. Wow, is it, you know. So you're at home. I'm from Smiths Falls. You know what that is?
I do not.
That's where the tweed plant is. I used to hate saying I was from Smiths Falls until they opened up the largest marijuana place. And all of a sudden I'm proud.
Right?
Yeah, well, I did say, I know the guys that work down there. It's not the best work crew in the world. They've run more businesses out of down there than I know. It's the way it's going to work. This is your workforce. Get used to it. Okay, Dave, you're going to be the leader this time. Stuff like that, you know. It's a really good community.
If you need some background singers, we can dress up.
Why? The Temptations didn't dress up. Oh, they wore suits.
Whatever. We'll do what it takes.
Did you ever know about that one with the who was it? The Gladys Knight. It was who's the guy that burned himself up? Richard Pryor had his very first special, and as he was doing it, every time in between sets, he would run down through the basement, right? And he'd run into Whoopi Goldberg, who was supposed to be the cleaning lady, right? How's it going? Oh, not too bad. And as it was getting near the end of the show, he says, "Oh God, you know, this thing costs more than I ever thought. It's getting like I had Gladys Knight and the Pips, but I can't afford Gladys. All I got is the Pips." So he goes up and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, and the Pips with a medley of their hits." And the Pips stood there and just did the background vocals. Yeah. They just kept it up. Like, didn't stop. Did their whole routine. It was wonderful.
That's awesome.
Anyway, I hope you feel... To all those people out in Missachi Lake, thanks for tuning in. You're watching Duncan Garage, or the Duncan Showroom live YouTube station, which is an accumulation of the Layback Lounge and the Duncan Garage. It's now the Duncan Showroom. There you go. Take it away, please, Steve.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to say thank you out in YouTube land to my daughter and my son are watching, and a good friend out in Missachi Lake, as John was saying. So to them, hello, and thank you for your support. This first song is a song that I just learned 2 days ago. I used to find my music, as probably most of you did, on the radio, but it's kind of changed over the years, and I kind of find new music to play, probably mostly from YouTube. And this song, actually, I found, I was on Facebook and I watched a video, and the next video scrolled up, and it was actually an American Idol audition. And I watched 30 seconds of it, and I was hooked immediately on this song. So this is a song by the Band of Heathens, and they're out of Texas. And I'd like to dedicate this song to my grandsons, who are in Olds, Alberta, and they're watching right now. This is called Hurricane. miles on the Gulf Stream, I can hear the south wind moan. Bridge is getting lower, shrimp boats are coming home. The old man down in the quarter slowly turns his head, takes a sip from his whiskey bottle. This is what he said. Well, I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain, underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane, they come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold and mean. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water, wash away New Orleans. Man came down from Chicago, he's gonna set the levee right. He says, it needs to be 3 feet higher or it won't make it through the night. Old man down in the quarter, he said, don't you listen, boy. Water's gonna be down by morning, and he'll be back in Illinois. But I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain, underneath the Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane, they come around every June. Oh, man down in the quarter said, don't you listen, boy. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water, wash away New Orleans. 30 miles on the Gulf Stream, hear the south wind blow. Bridge is getting lower, shrimp was coming home. Old man down in the quarter slowly turns and lifts his head, takes a drink from his whiskey bottle. This is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain, underneath the Louisiana moon. I don't mind the strain of a hurricane, come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, she's hot and cold and mean. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water, wash away New Orleans. Born in the rain on the Pontchartrain, underneath the Louisiana moon. Don't mind the strain of a hurricane, come around every June. High black water, devil's daughter, hard and cold and mean. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water, wash away New Orleans. Nobody taught her, takes a lot of water, wash away New Orleans. Thank you, thank you. Get this first song jitters out of the way. So this next song is it's by a country guy out of Kentucky, and he wrote this song for a friend of his, primarily, who he had known since kindergarten. And at the ripe old age of 38, his friend passed away of cancer, and which is way too young, and that's what he thought. So he wrote this song for him and everybody out there that passes way too soon. This is Broken Halos. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone, wherever they go. Broken halos, they used to shine. Well, angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way. They come to teach us, and then they leave us, and they find some other soul to save. We've seen my sheriff, broken halo, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Don't go looking for the reasons. Don't go asking Jesus why. 'Cause we're not meant to know the answer, 'cause they belong to the by and by. They belong to the by and by. Well, I see my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Thank you, thank you. So this next song is by a Georgia boy named Sean Mullins. I don't know if any of you remember Sean Mullins. Maybe you, some of these older people in the crowd. The younger people probably don't remember him.
I remember
Moon Mullins. I don't know who Moon Mullins is, but I know there's a Mullins, whose his last name is Mullins, on quarterback of the 49ers, but that's not him either. Mm. Sean Mullins is, like I say, he's a Georgia boy, and he is a big hit back in the '98 was Lullaby, which you may remember. At any rate, he's a singer-songwriter, and I've been following his music for 20 years now, and I encourage you to check him out. He's pretty cool. At any rate, this song is called Soul Child, and it's off of that big album that he put out called Soul's Core. And it is actually the 20-year anniversary of that album, so he actually redid the album twice. I didn't need that anyways. And he did an acoustic version, full acoustic version, and an electric version, so it's kind of cool. So maybe you want to check that out. Anyways, this is called Soul Child. Like falling rain, the days they go by. You can't kill the pain, and you wonder why. Be strong, hold on. There's always love to go around. Stay wild, my soul child. Don't you let them bring you down. Well, it's like a dream. Wake me when it's over. Somewhere in between enemy and lover. Walk proud, sing out loud. It always hurts to wonder why. One more mile, my soul child. You'll never know until you try. Like falling rain, the days they go by. You can't kill the pain, and you wonder why. Well, be strong, hold on. There's a lot of love to go around. Stay wild, my soul child, and don't you let them bring you down. Why don't you walk proud, sing out loud? It always hurts to wonder why. Sleep on, my soul child. You never know until you try. You'll never know until you try. You'll never know until you try. Thank you, thank you.
One of the things I'm going to do is, executive privilege says I get to ask for another song. If you don't mind doing another one.
Sure.
And to your relatives and everybody out there that's watching on YouTube land, isn't this kind of neat? Where's one of them, in Calgary, you said?
Just outside in Olds.
Olds.
And then my son and their family watching in Kamloops. And
Cool.
And then my buddies out in Missachi Lake, and my daughter and my other daughter, my wife, in Mashawnegan, they're watching probably too. So it's
Well, then I got to have to give an explanation. Yes, I have half a beard. And the reason I have half a beard was Halloween ago, I decided I wanted to dress up as the average Canadian, representing the average Canadian voter, undecided. And it worked good for that 3 or 4 days, but then I got stubborn and decided to keep it this way. Because that way, see, they won't compare my beard to Ted's beard, who always grows a beard, then shaves it off at the beginning of the 39 days of July. And if you guys are out there in those other places like Kamloops and all that, and you get the opportunity to come visit here in July, we have this little thing called the 39 Days of July. Starts on the long weekend of July on the Friday and ends on the long weekend of August. So that's 39 days of music in the park, free to the public from noon to 8 daily. Yes, we are crazy, but we have an awful lot of fun. And if you're in the area, we might even get you doing a set.
nice.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be very
then then they'd all have to come out and visit us. Okay, you got that? Get your tickets booked, okay? Or drive out, whatever.
There you go.
We'll see you. Anyway, one more song, please, for Steve.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I apologize for my real funkiness. When you don't play with an amp, you have to emphasize that thunk to get that thunk to come out. But I realize I don't play with an amp very often. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, perfect. That's what my wife says too. You're hearing something that doesn't exist, Stephen. All right. That's cool. All right. So this my last song here is this is a new song to me as well. There's a little bit of a story behind this one. I go to a few different open mics around town, and one of them's in the Small Block Brewery, just in Duncan here. And I was in there one night playing, and this guy comes in and with a guitar, and you know, if you look at the word vagabond, well, vagabond sort of the word sort of came to mind. You know, I don't mean any disrespect from him by any means, but there's a song in there for this guy. You know, he's just kind of rough around the edges. He's missing a tooth, and you know, he's quite a character. He sits down and he puts his guitar on his lap like this, and he crushes out a bag of weed, and he starts rolling up some doobies, and he's got a big grin on his face. And anyways, he's quite the character, but. He played this song that night, and I had to go home and find out who the heck this was. So this is a song called Old Number 7 by The Devil Makes 3. Excuse me. I think I'm a little close for this too. I grew up on an old dirt road, pedal to the metal, always did what I was told, till I found out that my brand new clothes came secondhand from the richer kid next door. Grew up fast, grew up mean, 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. Now I'm just wandering through a real bad dream, feeling like I'm coming apart at the seams. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. Old dame's gonna look for me, gonna have to deport me to the fiery deep. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. No, I can't stay here too long, 'cause I can't go a week without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Well, I'm sitting at the bar stool, it starts to grow roots, feeling like an old worn out pair of shoes. Tell me what it is that I should do, and I'm swimming in the liquor only halfway through, watching as his wings spread as wide as can be. Come on now and wrap them round me, 'cause all I want to do now is fall asleep. Well, come on down here and lay next to me. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. Up here the bottle never runs dry, never wake up with the tears in your eye. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. Angels start to looking good to me, they're gonna have to deport me to the fiery deep. The fiery deeps, the fiery deeps, the fiery deeps. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking in heaven. Up here the bottle never runs dry, never wake up with tears in your eye. Thank you, Jack Daniels, Old Number 7. Tennessee whiskey drinking in heaven. Thank you, Jack Daniels. Old Number 7, drinking in heaven. Old Number 7. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Who else is here to play tonight?
Oh, no, I can maybe tell John how to get.
We have a heckler in the audience. May we get a heckler on stage? But I don't know. Does heckler know how to be on the stage, or does the heckler only know how to be in the audience, or to be the audience? It's a hard call. Well, this could very well be the shortest one we've had. Oh, we got one more here. All right, he was holding off, and he knows now. Way to kick in, buddy, for the team. I know this is a team one. See, he was feeling bad about it having to end early. So he was coming down here to check it out and figure out what. Are you going to sit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, I haven't. Oh. Nope. Oh.
Move forward.
Okay.
Easier to move in the.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, then sit down.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh, Chris.
Chris. Were you're Duncanite?
I was born in Duncan, but actually born and raised. I mean, I've been raised in Cobble Hill, so my whole life. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a mistake. There's a different. There's where the line is drawn. Right, Duncan. No, born as. I spent time in Cobble Hill.
Yeah, I've lived in Cobble Hill. It's just south from here.
Yep.
A
It's
little
a
ways.
damn wonderful little location, and a lot of great people live there. And a lot of great people have left there too.
Yeah.
And a lot of great people might be going there now that we've brought up the subject.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cobblestone. Yeah.
Awful thing. They're starting to fix it now.
I know. They didn't learn the
Yeah.
first time, right?
I
They
miss
didn't
that.
learn the first time.
I miss that place.
Well, the only thing I would hope is, as they're doing their work, is that they would think seriously about making sure that the music that the stage that they build this time, actually is for the musicians and not just as an added-on thing.
Cool.
It would be nice. I hope they will. They seem to be pretty considerate. They've had some great bands in there. Too bad you can't hear them most of the time.
Well, they say they're going to fix it up better.
Oh, come on, fix it up worse. God, you got that much money after an insurance claim? Fix it up worse. They're still going to come anyway.
Bigger and better in Cobble Hill.
That's the way it's going to be. They're going to separate. That's what they're going to separate from the Cowichan Valley, the CVRD, and become their own little community. They got their own shopping center.
More than one.
Yeah.
Well, we're big.
Well, you're a Cobble Hiller.
Yeah.
Oh my God, boy, that was a 10. I almost could have got myself strung up or something. You know, speaking ill of Cobble Hill.
Watch it.
Speaking of ill of Cobble Hill. Anyway, you take it away, sir, and have some fun. You doing this 1, 2, or 3
Just one.
to start off?
Yeah.
Okay, if we demand an encore, you're in trouble.
Okay. So I played the song. Haven't done it really in a while, so like I forget some of the lyrics. I know most of them still, but yeah, I'll just I guess I'll just have to hum the rest when I go blank. Okay. Anyway, this is Guaranteed by Eddie Vedder. Sorry. Bended knee is no way to be free. Lifting up an empty cup, I ask silently. All my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. Half the lives they say goodnight to, wives will never know. Mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul. So it goes. everyone I come across in cages they bought. They thinking me and my wondering, but I'm never what they thought. Got my indignation, but I'm pure in all my thoughts. I'm alive. Leave it to me as I find a way to be. Consider me a satellite forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know me. Guaranteed. What? Nope. Nope. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know. I think that might be all for tonight. I can't really think of anything else right now, but yeah. Next time I'll come bigger and better for sure. Yeah. Thanks.
Well, thanks for doing it for the team and extending the length of our time. That was great. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Well done. Now get off the stage. Hey, what? Trying to hog the stage. You know what it's like. Cobble Hillers. They're just like that. Always want the attention.
So you know what that outfit
Shut up. You're from Cobble Hill.
Hey, for that outfit you got, I can show you how to get a free hamburger at any store in the country.
Will that be a vegan burger?
No, anything.
I only eat vegan burgers. I only eat burgers that were vegans at one time.
You're wasting your time paying for food at the fast store. You can
No. I don't. You got the wrong guy here.
not have beers. You can get one for nothing.
Okay. Or at least get half price.
I'll show you how to do it.
When?
Anytime.
We're trying to extend the show. Get up here.
No, I can't do anything.
Oh, a heckler that doesn't want to get up and be heckled. I like it. Anyway, thanks for bringing along your friend, John.
Sure.
Invite him again next time when I'm not here.
The last time he was here, we were upstairs.
I know. I remember him well. Good to see you again, sir.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good. And you know what? It's good to be seen. Yeah, beats the alternative. Steve, thanks for coming out. Really appreciate it. For all those people that are watching, it's a very cool thing that goes here. Now that you've tuned in tonight, you can go back and watch a whole bunch of shows. Up till about 2 weeks ago, they were all done with red curtains until we put up the black ones, and it's a whole other feeling, a whole other set. There's been some great people play here in the last 3 or 4 years. Matter of fact, there's been a lot of great mediocre people, too. Oh, no, mediocre. That's a terrible word because mediocre is, in fact, the eyes of the beholder, not the person who's playing. Because the person who's up on stage is usually, even with the nervous legs, are still giving up over 100% of what they've got because, it just is to get up here to do that. So they're giving it everything. And we know that the audio and the sound system and everything we got is top notch, and our techs are really good. So everyone here's doing their job. It's just the audience is making the decision whether or not it's mediocre. So lighten up, audience. Quit being a mediocre audience. Mediocre. Look at this. Come on. Mediocre or what? Hey, Thank you very much. We have a lot of fun here. Hope you come down and join us sometime. See you later on. The music you'll be listening to, by the way, because we'll stay on air for a little while, is music recorded here live at the Duncan Showroom.
Jesus loved me, maybe just a little bit more. I fall down on my knees every Sunday at Surreal Delish Candy Store. Well, it's got to be a chocolate Jesus. It makes me feel so good inside. There's got to be a chocolate Jesus who's keeping me satisfied. I don't want no adversary, don't want no I'm in joy. 'Cause there ain't nothing better or suitable for this boy. Well, I know there can't be no better pick me up. It's been held a cup of gold. It's only a chocolate Jesus can satisfy my soul. Now when the weather gets rough, it's whiskey in the shade. It's best to wrap your savior up in cellophane. He flow like the big muddy, but now that's okay. Pour 'em over ice cream for a nice buffet. Yeah, pour 'em over ice cream for a nice buffet. Well, it's got to be a chocolate Jesus. It's good enough for me. Yeah, it's got to be a chocolate Jesus. It's good enough for me. Well, it's got to be a chocolate Jesus. It make me feel so good inside. It's got to be a chocolate Jesus who's keeping me satisfied. She's keeping me satisfied. Oh, he's keeping me satisfied. He's keeping me satisfied. He's keeping me.
Thank you. You did have some people watching, they were all commenting and stuff too. What'd you say? Sean Mullins, isn't that song called Rockabye? Not Lullaby, or is it called Lullaby? But he sings Rockabye. Yeah, okay, I always wondered. Like Lullaby.
En Tailandia los mosquitos son tan grandes como un dragón. Y en Italia los mosquitos son tan grandes como un matón. Ay, pican ahí como pican, pero no queman como este sol. Pican ahí como pican, pero no queman como este sol. Evita el sol, ponete protector. Evita el sol, ponete protector. Ay, mami, evita el sol, ponete protector. Que lo que evita el sol, te pongo un protector. Playa de ranch, de guitar playa. No te teletubices arriba hasta el cielo. El que no salta es un teletubi. El que no salta es un teletubi. El que no salta a bailar, sacala. En una playa en Jamaica, un rasta nos conectó. En una rasta en Jamaica, una playa nos sonrió. Cuando vayan a la costa, no se olviden del protector. Como no hicimos caso, nos quemamos con este sol. Evita el sol, ponete protector. Evita el sol, ponete protector. Ay, mami, evita el sol, ponete protector. Que lo que evita el sol, te pongo un reggaetón. Reggaetón, reggaetón. Govinda Gopala, Jaya Jaya. Govinda Gopala, Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare. Directamente desde Córdoba para todo el universo. Entangados, una banda de payasos.
Entre perfumes que vuelven la calle y hace recordar. Y hace el calle para no sudar. La conexión con los pájaros y el viento dentro del tiempo. Solo naciendo al despertar.
Usa cremallera, usa pantalón, usa protección, ponete el condón.